Well, wasn't he the guy who left the Volkswagen out in the ice and it fell through?
That was Bob Ireland. Bob Ireland did that.
Oh, where?
Over on Knops Pond in Groton. He used to take his Volkswagen out there and drive it around in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And then he left it there.
Oh, God.
Brian Sargent did that too. I don't know, but I know Ireland did it.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever get a chance to go out in Sargent's boat?
I don't remember. No.
I think it was his son-in-law. He took us both out in the boat. He said, come on, we'll take a ride in the boat. So we went out tooling around. It was a jet boat with a V8 in it.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
And his son-in-law started to hang on. And he says, watch this. And he threw the thing in reverse. And he nailed it. And that nose of the boat went underwater. The water came up to the windshield. I thought we were done for sure. And he says he does that all the time. That's how he stops the thing.
It's a wonder he survived, though.
He was crap out of you.
Yeah.
You'd be doing about 30 miles an hour, and the next thing you know, you're hanging on, trying to keep from going through the windshield.
Al Smith worked at Transformers.
Yeah. Lefty.
One winter, he couldn't get his car started, so he went and he got this kerosene heater with the blower.
Oh, yeah.
Portable. And he set that up in the front of his car, and he had the heat going through the grill.
Yeah.
When he came back outside, the whole grill was melting.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember that.
Yeah, Lefty Smith. Do you remember his brother? Lefty Smith's brother, who worked down there too. Well, he was on the bird watches, and he was an amateur hypnotist. And he tried it out on the guys around the fireplace. Some night he's going to hypnotize them. And he did. We were all watching and didn't pay any attention. And then later on in the evening, one of the guys goes, "Buck, buck, 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 buck." Smith had somebody had said the word, and Smith had programmed the guy. When you hear this word, you will cluck like a chicken. And Jesus, he did. He wasn't clowning around. It was real. Yeah, he's a good guy. I was working there as a student and winding transformers. That's where he worked, on a transformer.
That's right.
And I could never get him. I'd make the coil and you couldn't shove the E's and I's into it. Wouldn't fit. I didn't know enough, but you had to buy a box of chocolates for the guys. I didn't know that. I didn't buy any chocolates. Finally, I bought the chocolates. Smitty came over and said, you got to adjust the tension on the wire and that'll wind it tight enough so you can shove the thing in. But that was a tough gang, transformer winding. What was his name? Right.
Bob Hatch had it for a while, and then so did Peterson.
Well, that's right. It was George Peterson then.
Peterson, right.
But who was the guy in there who was quite a
place?
No, Stewie was there. Leo Vanni, Leo
Revolt. Leo Revolt. He's the one he had.
Didn't he own a place up in Maine?
Stewie had a place in Maine.
Yeah, Stewie was out on Oars Island, Bailey Island. We stayed there, yeah. Restaurant, yeah. Bailey's Island, Stew Place, right. But who am I thinking of? But anyway, Leo, I was a kid, co-op student, and they were routing me, and how do you know that, Harold? I said, well, I'm 19, I've been around. And he picked up that statement, and then it's all, they chatted all the time. Ask Harold, he's 19, he's been around, 2 weeks I was there.
when I worked in capacitor assembly, building one on the second floor, Leo Revolt was in transformers on the first floor.
Yeah.
And everybody used to open the windows straight out in the summer.
Yeah.
Right? Well, Leon Scott
was
always giving Leo the hard time.
Sure.
So Leo, he comes back with a wastebasket, half filled with water, and he dumps it out the window on that window that's tilted like this.
Oh, yeah.
Leo was down there blinded.
Oh, Jesus.
Hits that and splashes in on it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus. The world came to an end then, I tell you.
Yeah. And you know, every one of us has got a dozen stories like that of different guys. It's a lot of fun.
You mentioned Benson.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you remember when they were building this room?
Oh,
Well, there was 2 or 3 Italian guys up there on a scaffold,
yeah.
and they were drilling into the wall. And they had the cord went through the window. It was plugged into Benson's office. When they were in a quiet time, Benson took the plug out of the wall and plugged it into a variac and plugged that into the wall. The guy'd be out there drilling and you'd hear and the guy'd take the drill out and Benson to turn it back up. Well, he did that about 5 times. We were about peeing our pants with tears coming out our eyes. Aldo Mastrocola was there as well, and I says, Aldo, are they speaking Italian? And he goes to me, a form of it.
Whatever happened to him?
Aldo, he's still around.
You didn't sell him shoes.
No, but what was it? Some woman we bumped into who knew Aldo. When I mentioned I'd worked at GR or somebody else at GR, I said, well, I know a guy who works at Aldo Mastrocola. And she sent me somehow a picture of him as a, 50, 60, 70, whatever he is now, and he's around here someplace. I sent him an email, but he didn't respond.
Oh, yeah.
Did he ever get married?
I don't know. Aldo? I don't think so. He lived in Everett. Remember that. Aldo.
He lived in Everett or Somerville?
Everett. Because I came from Everett, so that's why I remember the connection. Dick Setti was his mentor. Dick Setti hired him for something. Aldo.
Engineer.
Somerville? Bernie Doughty.
Well, yeah, Bernie, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever happened to him?
He's in San Diego.
But he doesn't. The emails bounce. They don't seem to work.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he retired.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
I always remember his story, though. He's a kid in Somerville.
Out of the hot sun.
And the kids are raising hell. He was one of them. And the cop caught up with him. He put his arms around the light pole and cuffed him and left him there while he chased somebody else.
Good.
And then, to top it all off, his aunt walked down the street.
Oh, Jesus.
And he says, well, I said to her, hi, Auntie, how are you?
Oh, I never heard that story.
Yeah, he told me that.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Take it. All right, take it easy, Dave. Yeah, see you next month, God willing.
Bernie Doughty.
Where'd Bernie work? Where'd he work?
You can't play?
I'm not sure what he did.
What did he do? Where'd Bernie work?
He ended up being a PC board designer.
It's boards, I think he started.
Did he go to California?
Yeah, he went to L.A. area. Working for who? Oh, yeah, he had a good job out there in L.A.
I guess he was good at it.
Oh, he's
I remember
quite
we
good.
always used to tease him. Somebody, his boss announced to some guys that Bernie was going to be the boss there, and he said he's going to be in full charge of this area. So from then on, it was full charge, Bernie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Must have been something in the PC.
Yeah, I remember him on the bird watches.
Yeah.
I don't remember him much at work. Oh, well, this is all for you, Bernie. Bernie Doughty, it was on the bird watches trip when we went down to Dick Frank's house down the Cape on that inlet of water coming in. And we decided to go clamming.
Oh, he was part of it.
So we're out there trying to dig clams, me, Mortensen, Bernie, and unbeknownst to them, my buddy who lived there showed up and was walking up.
Big German guy.
Yeah, Werner. And Werner said, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're just clamming. and we got our birdwatcher's hat, and we're all out there in the mud. He said, "You get a license?"
I sent you a few guys.
No, we didn't, no license. Well, that's a bad thing. And he and I go over and chit-chat. Now, he's my buddy. It's all a gag. And then come back, and I announce to the guys, "Hey, guys, we're really in trouble because the clam warden is going to fine us for clamming without a license. And if we don't pay, he's going to take Bernie." And to a man, everybody said, "Let him take Bernie." And poor Bernie, you know, he didn't know. And he collapsed out there. Then later on, I break the gag. Well, it's not real, you know. But, and who was it? Who was the other guy? Oh, and Werner had asked me, "Are you with these guys?" Me with my beret, them with their berets. And I said, no, I'm not with them.
Let's take care.
Take care.
All right, see ya. And that's why he was able to take me off to one side. So I'm not with them. And who the hell was it? The kid in drafting. Because after that, and he would say, even though we broke the gag and all that, but he was mad at me. So he said he didn't know us. He said he didn't know us. He kept saying that. What the hell was his name? Oh, well.